Hello, student. Welcome back to the online lectures of Environmental Studies for Semester 1. Today, we are going to start with the third module of Semester 1 syllabus of Environmental Studies. The title of module is Population and Emerging Issues of Development, wherein we are going to discuss uh, the population change globally, global patterns of population growth, demographic transition model, various problems associated with population explosion, factors determining distribution of population, human development index, its calculation, global patterns of human development index, and also patterns of human development index in India, the impact of environment on human health, and World Happiness Index. The concept of World Happiness Index, different parameters which are considered while calculating World Happiness Index, and also recent trends and the global ranking of World Happiness Index. Before we actually start with the lecture, let us try to look at the objectives set for this module. By the end of this module, we will be able to understand the importance of human resources in environment. We will be able to understand the need to have optimum population in the world. We will be able to understand the benefits and challenges of population growth, and we will also be able to know the recent trends or new trends in population studies. With this, let us now start with the actual lecture. Last lecture have been framed to discuss various problems associated with energy resources, different methods to conserve energy resources, and also the relationship between resource utilization and sustainable development. And we have also discussed in that how optimum resource utilization will lead to achieve the distant dream of sustainable development. In this lecture, we have planned to discuss world population change, different phases of population change, and global patterns of population growth. But before we actually start with the core part of this lecture, we need to understand various concepts and various terms that are frequently used in demography or population science. Number one is census. Now, census is the process by which or the record by which the human population or information about human population is given. Normally, the census is carried out after every 10 years. In case of India, we had faced the 15th census in the year 2011, and we expect to start with the population census number 16 in the year 2021. Population change is another concept which refers to the change in the population size over the period of time for a given region. Population change can be termed as population growth, which is divided into three categories: positive population change, zero population change, and negative population change, depending upon the rate of population change. The natural population change is determined by birth rate and death rate, which are natural factors determining population change. Sex ratio and literacy are the qualitative parameters of population. Sex ratio refers to the number of female per thousand population, whereas literacy is another important determinant of population quality. Population density refers to the actual population that is living per square kilometer area or per unit of area, wherein population density can be calculated by dividing population with the geographical area of a particular region. Now, population density determines the concentration of population in different parts of the region. Whether the population is concentrated or whether the population is dispersed, it is determined by the population density of a region. Urban areas are densely populated regions, whereas rural areas, hilly regions, and snow covered regions and desert regions are the regions where population density is fairly low. Dependency ratio is another qualitative element of population which speaks about the number of people depend upon the active population in a particular region. Independent population refers to the population which earn on their own, whereas dependent population refers to the people who depend for their livelihood on the independent population. So the ratio of independent population to dependent population is called as dependency ratio. Age sex pyramid is the graphical representation of age group and male female ratio, and it is again an indication of various demographic parameters and scenario for different countries in the world. Migration is most important factor determining population change, but it is not a natural factor determining population change. In migration and out migration in a particular area determines the population concentration. In most of the city, population growth is confined to large scale migration of people from different parts of the country. Let us now have a look at the world population growth. Population of a particular country determines the level of economic development. Now, it is important to understand that population is also considered as an important resource because people are required to develop the natural resources. Population is needed to use and utilize the natural resources for various purpose, and therefore population is considered as a resource. It is the reason why less populated countries like Australia, United States of America, and various Western European nations like Germany, wherein there is a large demand, huge demand for manpower, and therefore many people migrate to such countries for getting employment opportunities. But it is also found that economic development or the rate of economic development is higher in the countries with low population base, because we find that Japan, Germany, United States of America, and many other richest countries in the world, they have low population base. But the country like India, China, Bangladesh, Pakistan, wherein the population size is more, leading to increasing pressure or stress of population on the available resources, and the imbalance between the available resources and the population size that leads to various socio-economic and environmental problems. And therefore, in countries like India, China, and other overpopulated countries, population is considered as a problem rather than a resource. Increasing population leads to use of natural resources, because the utilization of natural resources or the scale of utilization of natural resources depend upon the population size. So as population increases, the demand for resources also increases to satisfy their needs and wants, and hence the use of natural resources also increases. This leads to the exploitation and degradation of natural resources on a larger scale, and therefore, in order to solve this problem or in order to find out sustainable solutions to such problems, we need to understand the present status and the status of world population over the period of time, so as to identify the gaps and find out sustainable solutions for controlling the population. As a matter of fact, that the world population across the world is increasing or growing at an alarming rate, and the average annual growth rate of the world population is close to 1%. However, the population has increased by many folds, many times in last 5 decades. And also the world population has increased at an increasing growth rate since past many years or so. Now, if you look at the historical growth of population world over, we can easily find that the population growth rate have changed over the period of time. It was the year 1800 wherein the entire global population took more than thousand of, I mean, 2000s of years to mark to reach to the mark of 1 billion or first billion. But it took only 130 years to reach to second billion or 2 billion, I mean the doubling population. It took around 130 years in the year 1930. But from 2 billion to 3 billion, the growth was taken place only in 30 years from 1930 to 1960. And in the doubling period or the increasing population by 1 billion has drastically decreased from 30 years to 15 years, from 15 years to 12 years, and from 12 years to again 12 years. And it is expected that the population growth rate will slightly decline in years to come. But still then, population growth rate is much higher since last few years. So if you look at this particular data, we will find that in the earlier period, the population growth rate was very less, but in recent past, I mean in last few decades, the population has increased by manyfold. However, there was a fluctuation in annual growth rate from 1950 to 2005. Data is shown in this particular graph, wherein in 1951 about 50 million population used to be added in the world total in a year, but the growth rate has increased to 1971 to about 75 million population per year, and it went on fluctuating and has highest population of around 90 million population added to the world population in a year somewhere in the year 1986-87. And that's the reason why at least 70 to 80 million population is added to the world total every year. This is the scenario. Now, if you look at the growth rate, although it is said that the population growth rate across the world over the period of time, right, say 1985 to say 2020, the growth rate has shown declining trend from say 1.7% per year to say around 1% per year in recent times. But the addition of population over the period of time is still significant, say 87, 83, 79, 70, or almost every year, I mean every phase, the population is added by not less than 70 million population to the total world population. And therefore, although the population growth rate has shown declining trend in past few years, the addition of population to the world total is significant, and that cannot be neglected. This is world population clock of 2005, which says that the world population is increasing by 80 million in a year, with around 2.21 lakh population is added in one day, and per day population is increasing, per minute population is increasing by 154. However, if you look at the population growth rate in more developed countries and less developed countries, we find that there is a significant difference between these countries. If you say in more developed countries, in a year population is added only by 1 million, whereas in 1 year in less developed countries the population is added by around 79 million. Same is in case of daily population growth. In more developed countries is about to have 3,383 people per day, whereas in less developed countries the population is added by more than 2.1 lakh in one day. And same is in case of per minute. In more developed countries the population is added by 2, whereas in less developed country it is added by 151 in a minute. And therefore, although we talk about the world population growth rate which is 1% annually in present times, the growth rate is varying from country to country. Particularly, it is less in developed country, more developed country, and it is higher in case of less developed countries or developing and underdeveloped countries. This is the current world population of 1st March 2021, which is about 7.7 billion population world over, and these are the statistics which shows that the population growth rate in the world is too much or very very high. If you look at the projected population change by country, depending upon the data that we have today and the expected trends or projected population growth trends, we can easily come to know that African countries, Middle East Asia, or Arab countries are showing higher population growth rate, which is more than 100 million population, which will be added by every year in such countries. Similarly, India, many northern African countries, South America, and part of Europe also, wherein the population will be added by 26 to 99 million every year. I mean, during this period, and the population growth rate will be less in Canada, China, South Africa, Western European nations, and will be added by 1 to 25 million in the period between 2005 to 2050. Whereas countries like Japan, Germany, and other countries like Australia, wherein the population will be added insignificant to during this period. Now, if you look at this particular information, we'll find that the present population is about 8 billion, but the population vary from continent to continent. In case of Oceania, North America, Latin America, and Caribbean islands, and also Europe, the population size is very much less as compared to African nations and Asia. Asia has shown significant population growth during 20th century, and it is said that in the 21st century, African continent will show significant population change, and Africa and Asia together will have largest population in the world. At present, Asia is the largest populated continent in the world. So this is how the population is growing in every continent, but the growth rates are varying from continent to continent. Africa and Asia are showing significant growth in the population size as compared to Europe, Oceania, North America, and also Latin America. And it is reflected in this graph, wherein the population growth rate or addition of population in more developed countries is less as compared to the less developed countries. Now, if you take example of 2050 data or projected data, the world population will reach to 9 billion, and out of which 8 billion population will be in less developed regions, whereas only 1 billion population will be in the more developed region. And therefore, the size of population in less developed countries is considered to be much much greater as compared to more developed countries. Even the recent trends also show the same, and in future it will also show the same trend in the world. Now, if you look at the concentration of population in the world, we'll find that China, India, Western European nations are the important concentrations in the world, and therefore Asian subcontinent or Asia is considered to be the largest populated uh, you know uh, continent in the world. These are some of the examples of countries wherein the population growth rate and the population increase of 2013 and some expected figures in 2030 are given. And it is shown that many continents and many countries like India, China, Brazil, Nigeria, United States of America, France, UK, all these countries will have positive population growth rate. Like China will have population growth rate of about 5% and will add around 8 million population during this period. India will add 224 million population added during this period. And also the Nigeria, United States of America. So if you look at the addition of population, India is expected to add maximum population to the world total by the year 2030, and it is said that India's population will outstrip the China's population in the year 2030, which will expected to increase up to 1476 million population over the by the year 2030, which is the projected population of China is 1453 million, which means India will be the largest populated country by the year 2030. However, the countries like Ukraine, Germany, Japan, and Russian Federation are showing negative population growth rate, maybe by -5%, -6%, -12% in many countries. And in case of Germany, the population growth rate will be -4%. So there is a variation in population growth rate across the countries in the world, and these are some of the examples. The population growth rate has, I mean, decadal population growth rate, I mean, has been declining world over the period of time, and it is expected to still decline in coming years. But still then, the population which is added to the total population in the 10 years period of time is very, very significant, because even today if we talk about, the population is about 7.6 billion. So 7.6 billion population, even if we talk about the population growth rate, decadal population growth rate of about 8%, still then the addition of population will be more significant. So that has also to be taken into consideration. This is the statistics about world population growth over the period of time and doubling period of it. We find that the doubling period has reduced. Doubling period is the period wherein the world population doubles over the period of time. So that doubling period has reduced from 200 years to 80 years, and from 80 years to 45 years over the period of time. So that also needs to be considered, that the population growth rate has increased over the period of time. If you plot world population, historical world population on the graph, we find that in the initial phase, maybe in the 18th century, 19th century, and 20th century, the population growth rate was very slow. But after the mid 20th century, that means around 1960s or 1950, the population has increased very fast or drastically. And therefore, if you look at this curve, it curves look like J, English letter J, and therefore it is also called a J curve, wherein the population is increasing, year by year, and has reached to the mark of 2000. In 2012, it has reached to the mark of 7 billion. So it's a huge population. Now, if we talk about phases of population, uh, the population has started slowly increasing during agricultural revolution period, which was around say 6,000 to 7,000 years before present. In the late 18th century, industrial revolution took place in Western European nation, in England, and then Western European nation, and then in the different parts of the world. It has led to increasing population size, or slightly increasing population size, which has consistently increased in later part. But after the mid 20th century, particularly after 1950s, the world population has increased suddenly. Within 50 years of period, the population has increased by many fold, and therefore the growth of population or increase of population within a short period of time is also called as population explosion. And it is expected that in 21st century, the population will start declining. So population will grow at declining rate is expected. Same information is given in this particular slide, which can help us out to understand that how historically population has changed. We see that from old stone age to new stone age, bronze age, iron age, and even middle age, the population change was not much significant. But after the 1950, particularly the mid 20th century, the population has suddenly increased, and that has given rise to the growth of population world over, and various problems associated with population growth. And I was talking about the population explosion, which is the period indicated over here after 1950s. If you look at the population growth rate, as I told you, that the population growth rate vary from country to country world over. More developed countries or richer countries have achieved the population growth rate, annual population growth rate of about 0.43%, whereas less developed countries or developing and underdeveloped nations have shown significant population growth rate of about 1.8% annual, which is more than four times or even close to five times better, greater than the developed countries in the world, or more developed countries in the world. There is also variation within the less developed countries. African nations show the population growth rate of about 2.57%, whereas Latin America 1.77%. Asian nations, including India and China, have shown the population growth rate of about 1.61%, and North America and Oceania by 1.05 and 1.49% respectively. So population growth rate also changes from country to country. Now, if we talk about geographical distribution of population change, annual population growth rate, we'll find that the African countries, most of the Central Africa and East African countries, are showing population growth rate of more than 3% annually, whereas many other countries in Africa are showing 2 to 3% of population growth rate. The Asian countries like India, China, and even United States of America are showing the population growth rate of 1 to 2% annually, whereas the countries like Australia and other rich countries in Western European nations are showing population growth rate of less than 1% annually. So therefore, the population growth rate vary from country to country. If we talk about the annual population growth rate, based on the annual population growth rate, we can classify countries into five categories. Countries with negative population growth means the population growth rate, if it is less than 0%, particularly Eastern European nations have achieved it. Low population growth rate, 0.0 to 1%, which is achieved by Western European nations, North America, South Africa, China, and Oceania. The countries with moderate population growth rate, which include India, Bangladesh, Myanmar, and most Southeast Asian nations, where the annual population growth rate is between 1 and 2%. High population growth rate is achieved by the Middle East Asian countries or of Arab countries, including Afghanistan, Pakistan, Africa, and many other Middle East Asian nations, wherein the population growth rate is 2 to 3%, and very high population growth rate, which is more than 3%, is achieved by Southeast African nations. If you talk about the population size, you see that the population in the world vary from country to country. India and China alone account for about 40% of the population in the world, wherein China, as per 2011 census, the China is largest populated country, followed by India, USA, Indonesia, Brazil, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Nigeria, Russia, and Japan. These are the top 10 populated countries in the world. So we have discussed today the concept of population change, various concepts related to demography and global patterns of population change, and also some slides we have discussed the projected population across the world. So this is the introductory part of the module number 3. We will discuss rest of the points in this particular lecture, in this particular module in coming lecture. Thank you very much, students. Have a nice time.